This video idea was brought to you by Harmony and Claire, who are coworkers of mine that don't know what furries are. I feel like Mythical Red Fox and Beta Loda give a better explanation than what I'm about to say, but regardless, here's my 2 cents. When used as a noun, a furry is an anthropomorphic animal, which means usually stands on 2 legs and can speak. I'm sure you've seen this in several cartoon movies, such as Zootopia, Robin Hood, Kung Fu Panda, Sonic the Hedgehog series, The Bad Guys, Beastars, and even Looney Tunes. Well, that is what furries are from a fictional standpoint, but how about humans that refer to themselves as a furry?
They're essentially people who have a fascination for the kind of anthropomorphic animal characters I mentioned previously, and oftentimes they make their own furry characters called a fursona. This can be whatever animal they want. It doesn't have to be a domestic animal like a dog or a cat, though that's what I end up going with personally. Anywhom, there are people who find furry characters like Nick Wilde, Tigress, Tails, and Mr. Wolf to be pretty cool, but say they're not a furry, and that's perfectly valid too. It really just comes down to what you identify as personally. Now, I'm sure it could be kind of hard for people for the concept, I'm looking at you, Harmony and Claire, to distinguish all these differences, so I'm going to place these categories of furries into fun little stages. Stage 0.5. You don't call yourself a furry, but you enjoy movies like I said earlier. Zootopia, Kung Fu Panda, those type of films. I'd say that makes you pretty suspect either way, but usually these people have minimal interactions with people who wear fursuits and go to conventions. Stage 1. You gave in. You probably have a Lucario fan account and you would call yourself a furry. Though you don't have your own furry character, let alone your own suit. Sometimes people just leave it at that and don't want to be any more involved. But that leads me into stage 2. Congratulations, your creative side has come to life and you're now an animal on the internet. You've got yourself a ref sheet or some sort of art for your new fursona. You identify as a character online, but you don't necessarily have the money for more, or even better, a fursuit. Which brings me to stage 3. AKA where I'm at currently. These people tend to have a considerable amount of art and are waiting on their fursuit to be done, maybe think about getting one but not sure which maker to commission, or they might not be interested in getting one but they still go to conventions fairly often. Though, honestly, people in stage 4 tend to get the most attention. They have either partial or full-on fursuits, and once with a considerable amount of clout, will be asked for pictures from their fans at furry conventions. Now, these people have invested a lot of money in the fandom, and most of the biggest influencers in this fandom are at this stage. Oh, and if you ever get the experience, feel free to go to a fursuit dance competition. It's really an amazing experience, I'm telling you. That's about everything, honestly. To anyone who's watching this, whether you're a furry or not, I hope this helps paint a clear image of what exactly furries are. Keep in mind, everyone ranging from stage 1 to 4, they're all still furries. You don't need to have a fursuit to be considered a part of the furry fandom. Heck, I'd say even people in 0.5 are walking on thin ice. Besides that, tap the like button if you found this helpful, subscribe if you haven't already, and I want to thank Eric for being my only patron. If you want to join or you're just curious to see the perks, the link will be in the description. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.